Fury strategy video. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple limbo strategies, strategies using the in-house limbo game that I use to mine BFG. And I just wanted to remind everyone that the New Year's Fest is still going on BetFury right now. I made a video explaining this a few days ago, but they have this really cool New Year's promotion going on. If you're interested, I'm going to tag the video where I talk about that. At the end of this one, you can check it out, or you can just go on BetFury and you can read all about it here. They have some really cool stuff going on. So I recommend everyone is taking advantage of mining during this period, because you're still going to have the same mining benefits, the same profit, everything with these strategies, but you're also getting these extra bonus spins, which is really cool. So I'm going to show you a couple strategies that I like to use on the in-house limbo game. Strategies that I like to use to mine BFG, sometimes earn profits through the limbo in-house game. And I have 80 USDT right now that I'm going to be using to play with today. And I actually won this 80 USDT through the BetFury battle yesterday. And if you guys aren't familiar with the battles, they're really cool. Like, you don't have to do anything to enter them. You're automatically entered whenever you play in-house games. So basically, it just tracks any profit that you make here for the day. It's 24 hours, and then it puts you onto the leaderboard. So right now, just based off of what I've done for mining and playing today, I have a current prize of $40. So if that stays the same, if no one gets ahead of me, if I don't move up, I will be getting $40 USDT tomorrow. And that profit's a little misleading. It says I made $6,372 today. I didn't actually make $6,000. Like, I didn't credit my balance $6,000, but that's just cumulative. So every time you hit and win, it's putting that profit onto there. So even if you happen to lose that profit back, it's still counting it. So when we're doing these strategies, it's counting every single hit. So even when it takes the profit back down, and whenever you lose again and then bring it back up, it's still counting every single hit that you get for the profit. So it's pretty cool. And it automatically enters you in those. And the bets are the prize pools are boosted right now just because of this New Year's promotion. So first place gets $600 right now, which is pretty cool. But people are pretty hardcore in there. People get pretty high points, pretty high scores, so it's kind of hard to get first place, honestly, but I mean, anything's better than nothing. Any bonus crypto that I win is better than nothing. So that's what we're playing with today. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple strategies. I'm going to set my target at 5, and I'm going to set an increase on loss of 26%, which means every time we don't hit, we're going to increase our loss by 26%. So a target of 5 is not too high. You're going to hit that. It's not super uncommon to hit that, but you are going to come across some losing streaks. So you want to make sure you set your starting bet low enough to sustain those losing streaks, because it is going to increase by 26% every time. So I'm going to set my starting bet at 0.007. Now keep in mind, in order to mine BFG, the bet must be above 1 cent. So typically we're going to want our bets to be above 1 cent. The reason that I'm okay with setting this below 1 cent right now is because it is increasing by 26% every time. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. We're going to go ahead and cross over to 1 cent pretty much immediately. So it's okay to have a starting bet lower than 1 cent as long as you're going to hit that 1 cent pretty soon. Because if you're betting super low numbers below 1 cent, you're not mining BFG. And then at that point, it's not really as lucrative. So I'm going to go ahead and set mine at 0.007. I think that's low enough. I might have to readjust it. I'm going to see how this works. I'm going to set a stop loss of 25 just in case we do happen to hit a losing streak. I don't want to lose more than 25 USDT right now. And guys, like I always say, make sure you're not just copying my starting bet and my numbers here. Make sure you're doing your calculations and making your starting bet and your stop loss and everything based off of your bankroll. Everyone has a different bankroll, and your starting bet and your stop loss and all of that good stuff should be based off of that. Make sure you're only betting what you're comfortable losing. I am showing you guys some really low risk strategies, but this is an online casino, so there is always a chance something can go wrong. You get unlucky, hit a really long losing streak. So you want to make sure those stop losses are there in place just in case. I could honestly set my stop loss higher if I wanted to, but I'm just doing 25 because I like to have that safety net there. So I'm going to go ahead and let this run for a second, and we're going to see what we do. So every time that we hit any number above 5 up here, our bet's going to be multiplied by 5. And every time we don't hit, our bet's going to be increased by 26%. So that means whenever it does hit, you're going to have a higher payout, kind of making up for those losses. And I'm going to let this run for a little bit. I'm going to put it on a time lapse just so we can see the results here. Stop this now. You can see we went ahead, let that run for probably 20 to 30 minutes, and we made a profit of $50, and we wagered 318 USDT. So we mined some BFG for free, and we also got a bonus spin or two for free. So it's great. I really like this strategy. You know, of course, it did take about 30 minutes to make that $50, which is not too long, but a little bit slower than some of the strategies. But like I've said before, safe and slow is always better, in my opinion, than quick with higher profits, because I want to keep my crypto. I don't want to lose my bankroll, so I'm okay with it taking a little bit longer, as long as that ensures that my money is safe. So on here, and that is, we're going to set the target to 20, and we're going to set the increase on loss to 5. I'm going to go ahead and drop the starting bet down to 0.007, put my stop loss on 25 again, and I'm going to let it run.